Hey, y'all, welcome back to the Real Country Podcast. This is Nikki. We're back again this week with a super special guest that I'm incredibly excited to talk about. And I'm absolutely running on fumes today, so you're going to have to forgive me, but we're going to have so much fun, y'all. It's Brit Taylor.
Hey, thanks so much for having me.
I appreciate you coming all the way out here.
Well, it's a pleasure to get to come out here and talk to you.
Yeah.
And I'm running on fumes too. New mom life is something
New mom life.
different.
I know. Well, I can't complain about that. So I think you got me beat. I'm tired, but actually you got kids, so you know what's up with that.
She's actually sleeping good, so it's not that bad. I'm very lucky.
Well, let's start off with that because I know, so she's relatively young, right? She was just born last year.
20 weeks this week.
20 weeks?
Yeah.
What's it like balancing mom life with everything else you got going on? You're a busy lady.
Oh, man, it's really precious. It's almost like life just kind of expands a little bit rather than shrinks. You just create more room and more space and more time, and it's really, really beautiful. It's refreshing to not be so self-focused all the time.
Okay.
Because as an artist, the product that you're selling is yourself.
Right.
And I'm not always super comfortable with that. It's just like not in my nature.
Yeah.
So like the social media and like that part of it's very hard when all I really want to do is play and write. So being a mom and having somewhere to place my energy, and I guess that's why I love having so many animals and stuff too. It's just something else other than me, please.
You have that maternal instinct for the baby and for the animals and stuff. Yeah, it's interesting that you bring that up about it being sort of solely focused on you. You know, I talk to a lot of artists where they're just like, they have that same sentiment. I just want to play. I just want to write. I want to be out there with the fans. Social media, it's like a necessary evil, all focused on you and stuff. But you kind of learn to be everything. You know, you're the business owner, you're the creator, all that. How has that sort of led you to where you're at now, doing everything?
Honestly, it's the only reason that I'm still doing it because you know I've had partners and I've had publishing deals and people that I've tried to shop me deals in the past, and I've been in bands, and when everything kind of started happening is when I was like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to go find a distributor and I'm going to be the label and I'm going to put this out. And that's how the ball got rolling for me. And then Sturgill Simpson came along and got me a better distributor and put me in a better situation. And that was so much fun. And then that, you know, has led to where I am now on an independent label based in Appalachia called Ridgetone Records, where I'm also getting to help on the business side and the A&R side and help other artists, which is also feeds that side of me that needs to be not so self-focused all the time. So it's really fun. But artists now, you know, even with labels, you have to be everything. You have to do everything. And you are a business and nobody's going to care more than you. Yeah. There's no magic manager or magic producer or magic anything. It's just you put in the work and you have to love it.
Yeah, so true. Nobody cares as much as you do. Mm-hmm. You might find, you know, that rare person every now and then that's as super invested as you are. I mean, in your case, you know, you're working with your husband, which I'm sure he's rooting for you as well.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, for sure.
That's great. And you said Sturgill Simpson. How did you guys get in contact? Did he just find you? Did he just reach out to you and...
So, I'm big buddies with David Ferguson. Okay. I love Fergie. He's awesome.
Fergie.
And I had just gotten into this new deal, publishing deal where they were going to help my artist career. And they were kind of put me in rooms with producers that I had absolutely no interest in making a record with.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think I had met my max of their suggestions. And I just texted Ferg one day and I was like, listen, we need to make a record together. How about me and you make a record together? I want to make a country record. I don't want to make this other record. What do you say? And he just said, how about me and Sturgill do it? And I was on the road and I was like, what? You know, about wrecked off the highway. And I was like, are you serious? And within 30 minutes, he called me and he was like, your session's booked in August.
Oh my God.
Sturgill's going to produce it with me and 30 Tigers is going to put it out. And I was like, what? And I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was like, this isn't gonna happen.
You're lying. That ain't gonna happen.
You're lying.
Don't do this.
But Sturgill did. He kept his promise, and we made that record together. And it was like, I feel like it's a part of like country music history now, and I feel really lucky to have been able to do that.
And that was Kentucky Blue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's something that you maybe learned from him a little bit?
To not send any songs to anyone until they're completely mastered and finished.
Okay.
Because
no demos,
no work tapes, no mixes, nothing. Because I think often when you send somebody an unfinished project, they just assume it's permission for opinion. And I don't know if you know Sturgill, but he's not super stoked when you try to, give him opinions on him making music, you know? And I think that's so true because people put their negative vibes on stuff too. Sure. Like as an artist, you have to protect your energy and you have to protect your projects. And as soon as somebody's like, well, maybe if you did blah, 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 there's a seed of doubt. Yeah. And those seeds of doubt sprout and they will take over your mind. At least they do for me. I'll start second guessing myself and trying to people please and not sending stuff out until it's mastered. Because if it's mastered, there's no room for anybody's opinion. Like this ship has sailed. Yep. It is done. And so, yeah, that's part of my rule now. You get to hear it when it's finished because this is my record.
That's so fascinating. That is so fascinating to me because even like not being involved in it, but talking to artists and stuff, that's all they talk about is sending out demos and work tapes. And like, if they want to, go to publishing or get a cut, that's what you send. I used to work in that a little bit and that's what I'd send out is just like a work tape or whatever. But yeah, it's a first impression. Yeah.
And I will do that for songs that I'm not going to cut.
Right.
Like if I want somebody else to cut a song or if I want to try and get a publishing deal, like totally fine. Okay. But if I'm making a artist project for myself, everybody can hear it when it's completely finished.
There you go. That's a good delineation. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I don't know him, but I could see him having that opinion.
Yeah, I change it. Somebody had actually asked me to send them some songs, and I told Sturgill, I was like, so and so really likes the songs. He wanted to hear them, and I sent him the songs, and he was like, "You did what?" And I was like, "What?" I sent. What? And Fern goes, it's okay. She didn't know. And Sturgill smiled and he laughed and he said, it is okay. But next time somebody asks you to send them songs, just you tell them
do it. You tell him Sturgill said no.
And he's some profanity and was like, this is your record. This is a record we're making. We'll send it when it's finished. And I was just like, whoa, all right. Yeah. And it just makes a lot of sense. It was mentally so much healthier that way for me.
Yeah. You own those creative decisions. It's your work. You make the call. Yeah. Nobody's going to influence this. Now he sounds a little intimidating to me. I'm like, if I ever meet him,
he's
like,
so sweet though. He really isn't intimidating. Like he's so cool. It was just, that was such a funny, it was a learning, experience for sure. I love how, the man knows what he wants to do and he's going to do it.
I could see that he knows what he wants to do for sure. Well, let's go back a little. I know I jumped around kind of to like the end, but let's go back here. I wanted to come on your accent because I love it. Country through and through. It's like anytime I think about like authentic country, folk, bluegrass music with like a traditional leaning edge today, I think about you. And I'm like, her accent's so sweet. It's so cute.
Hillbilly.
Yeah, I guess.
I think it's beautiful. I love it. It's I've definitely, come full circle, like, because it's not really Georgia, which is like very Southern Belle.
Sure.
It's not Alabama, Eastern Kentucky. Like, and I feel like my mom says I don't have an accent no more. She's like, you don't talk right no more. And I'm like, what? So she thinks I don't even, talk like the rest of the family anymore.
Yeah.
Which is so funny. But I do love the way that folks back home, talk. And man, when I was a kid, my accent was just banjo. It was banjo. It was so thick and funny, but I love that.
That's great. Well, talk to me about where you're from, because there's a big music scene out in that area. There's a lot of talent, yourself included, coming from Eastern Kentucky. There's like something in the water out there, but what's the historical significance of like the music and the culture out there?
Yeah, so I come from Knott County, which is a border county to the route US 23.
Okay.
And I'm going to get this wrong about how long this highway is. I don't know if it's like 124 miles long or 144. So it was just not.
Can we get a fact check?
Yeah, we need a fact check. But the point being that it's a short stretch of highway through eastern Kentucky, and along that highway is Patty Loveless, Dwight Yoakam, Sturgill, Tyler Childers, Patty Loveless, Loretta Lynn, Crystal Gale, Billy Ray Cyrus, the Judds, Larry Cordell, even Josh Osborne, who's written an insane amount of pop country hits over the last 20 years. It's really wild. They're from a very small stretch of highway, all of them.
Yeah.
And it's so wild to me because none of them sound anything like each other. It's not like, commercial country music has this sound and it fits in this box, or like, red dirt sound is a sound and you know what it is. Appalachia has no sound, but it has so much talent. Like you can't compare any of those artists. At least I don't think you can. Like Sturgill sounds nothing like Chris Stapleton, and Chris Stapleton sounds nothing like Tyler. Patty Loveless and Loretta Lynn sound nothing like all these artists are so unique in their own right. And the way that I explain that sound is, to me, there is this underlying lonesome that you can hear throughout it all. Mm-hmm. And that's the only thing I can think of that brings all those artists' sound together, because they're all just so unique and individual.
It's like a longing for something.
Yeah. It's a fight. It's a resilience, and a little lonesome.
That's so interesting. I went to I guess West Virginia is still considered Appalachia. Yeah, and I just kind of from what you hear, and I was expecting not what I drove through. It was just absolutely beautiful. I think, is it the Red River Gorge maybe that's out there?
Gosh, I went to that area. Gorge. That's one of my favorite places. The goal is a cabin there one day. Yeah.
Oh, that'll happen. Your little rider's cabin. You can take all your animals and your daughter when she's grown, or maybe even sooner than that. But does it drive you crazy when people say it wrong? Appalachia.
I mean, I say Appalachia, but some folks are say that it was Appalachia, way back when. So who knows which one started first, but I think it's Appalachia.
Appalachia. Philip Bowen, I think, was the one who maybe that's how you pronounce it too, where you're throwing an apple at you. Appalachia. It's I'll never forget that. That makes so much sense. Well, and you had mentioned some bluegrass background, but did you grow up in a musical family? How did we kind of get to music as your thing?
I did not grow up in a musical family.
Okay.
I didn't really grow up going to church every Sunday either. So, because I'm from Eastern Kentucky and we do have Route 23, the country music highway running through there, there is a theater in Prestonsburg called the Mountain Arts Center. And they had a program called the Kentucky Opry. And it was kind of like something you'd see in Branson.
Yeah.
Or so I've heard. I've actually never been to Branson. But so there was a group of kids called the Kentucky Opry Junior Pros, and it was everybody younger than 17, a whole band, and a bunch of kids that would pick songs every summer. And I got involved in that. I did a US 23 showcase for my audition.
Nice.
And I sang, an Olivia Newton-John song or something, Hopelessly Devoted, in a poodle skirt that my mammy had sewn me.
Yeah.
And
Grease era.
and that's how I got involved playing music. They're the Kentucky Opry Junior Pros, and I did it every summer and every Christmas season, and I loved it more than anything. And my mom and dad, my whole family supported me doing that. But if it hadn't been for that and the country music highway, I don't think that I would be here, because I don't know what would make me think that I could do something like this.
Oh man,
if I hadn't had family, that did music, and I didn't. When you see Patty Loveless and you see people come out of your area and they do something like that, you think, well, maybe I can do that.
Right,
if they did it, maybe I can too. Maybe there's some magic in something that I do too.
Yeah, I think so. Finding that inspiration from wherever you can find it. When did you start writing then?
I wrote my first song when I was 13, when my little boy broke my heart, and a song just kind of fell out of the sky and landed on me, which is really funny because I wasn't that great at school. Yeah. I wasn't great at English. I freaking hated school. But this song landed on me and I could not write it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this can't be any good because, I'm not good at writing. I don't get great grades at writing. So I can't be good at this.
Yeah.
And I had a very kind teacher in high school, Miss Kathy Conley, and she's like, "No, you are good at
You're
this.
good
This
at
is
this.
songwriting. This is
Yeah.
different, and this isn't an essay. This isn't anything but songwriting. And you're really good at this. You can do this." And she really encouraged me.
I love that. I know it takes a village sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're doing something and then someone gives you a little bit of encouragement. You're like, you know what? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. At 13, I don't even remember what I was doing at 13. I don't think I could write good at 13 either. But you said it just like fell out of the sky. That's very like serendipitous. Like it just kind of happened kind of thing.
And it's still like that for me.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you still feel sometimes they just appear for some reason?
The best ones do. The best ones always just kind of appear. Like songwriting to me is just very spiritual. It's almost like a channel to, you hear people talk about the muse in the room. And I very much believe that. I think that's why co-writing even works. Like I think it's not just about chemistry between the people in the room, but between the muses in the room too.
Yeah.
And to me, it's about getting out of your own way and listening to what lands rather than trying to manipulate.
Yeah.
I do love craftsmanship of a song for sure, but I try to like channel what's landing and then craft it as I go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Writing for a story purpose, for authenticity, not necessarily marketability, where it's kind of fitting in a box a little bit.
Totally.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. And I have to try my hand at writing and see if something falls out of the sky, but so far nothing's happened like that. So do you live in Eastern Kentucky anymore? You're here?
No, I live just right outside of Nashville.
You're right outside of Nashville.
Yeah. I found the most Kentucky piece of property I could find.
Yeah. So like rolling hills and
yeah. We got some donkeys and goats and a few acres and a little cabin, and I love it.
Oh my gosh. Donkeys and goats. I saw your Instagram where you're like, you asked the goat a question and it kind of like bayed back at you and you're like, I'll take that as a no or whatever.
Yeah, he just went viral. I don't know if you saw that on my husband's page, but
your husband's page?
Memphis the goat is way more famous than me and Adam. He has 8 million views.
Oh my gosh.
It is insane from like all around the world because he's just like a little jerk. We love him so much. He wants all the attention on the farm. You have to pet his cheeks and he loves it. And I can't brush the donkeys because he wants brushed. Like he's a dog goat. He's the doggiest goat ever.
He wants all the attention.
Yeah. And but if he's eating and you ask him for some hay, like Memphis, can I have some of that? He says no. He says N-O, like no. And one of those videos just went viral and it's hilarious.
I love that. I love when animals go. He's like a little magic 8-ball. Like ask him a question.
He looks like an 8-ball too. Just
he looks like an 8-ball.
Round pot-bellied 8-ball.
And I love the videos where it's like the goats are such jerks. They're just like pouncing off people, like parkouring off other animals and just like kind of throwing a fit.
They're like grumpy old men. That's what they sound like. Oh my gosh.
That's so funny. Do they get along with the donkeys? Like, can you put them in together?
Oh yeah.
Or they just hang out together?
They all hang out together. They're buddies. They'd probably be sad if one left for sure.
Oh, that's really sweet. I know the animal kingdom, they have friends too.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's talk about your recent album. We'll go there because I was at your Skinny Dennis album release party. That show was awesome, by the way. I loved every minute of it. And I'd also never heard Adam play. Adam Chafin's your husband, right? An artist as well. Never heard any of his music. So I had to go back and kind of dig through his stuff too.
Yeah.
So talk to me kind of about some of the elements of these songs, because I know, it's kind of chronicling, called Land of the Forgotten, kind of talking about where you're from. What are some core themes that you talk about?
It's very blue collar.
Okay.
It is very everyday American life and the struggles that I feel like we all experience. Like the whole record is the Land of the Forgotten. It's almost like this town of characters.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean for it to become that. Like I didn't go into it thinking that, but that's just kind of what it manifested as. And it's really a witness to everyday American life. And they're like, some of the songs don't have a happy ending. They just kind of are what they are. They're just me like looking at life and writing about it as honestly as I can. And there's no like happy twists or sugarcoating anything. It's just like this. Sometimes life is like this.
Yeah.
And it's been really fun to make and watch it all come to life.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like the real themes that people relate on a deeper level, not like the surface. Like everyone can't be happy all the time, like you're talking about addiction, divorce, kind of like all these deeper themes that people go through.
Yeah, for sure.
I really liked Unpretending. I like that song a lot. That one might be my favorite.
Thanks. I love that one too.
Yeah, that's a fun one live too. And I know at the show you said that there's what did you say? There's like some wild female characters in some of the songs.
Mhm.
Are any of them autobiographical?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like, as a writer, like I have to find some kind of relatability when I'm writing.
Yeah.
Or it's probably not going to be a song for me. It's going to be a song for somebody else. So yeah, I have definitely like All for Sale and Done Pretending. Like there's been a few times in my life where I've been in relationships where I've just give and give and give and give and give and give and try and try and try and try and try. And
With
then
no reciprocation.
and cry
basically.
and cry. And then there's like this moment that happens that is so magical, and it's like it's all gone. Like there's no more I don't care anymore. Like it's over.
Yeah.
And honestly at that moment, like it's too late for the dude to even if they come back around, it's like
you checked out, you're done.
I'm so over this now. And so there's just comes a point where you just feel nothing at all. And that's where both of those songs came from. Just that moment when the switch flips and you're just like, well, done with this.
Yeah.
I don't even care anymore. Time to go get a drink.
Tell you what, I felt that. I know, because you, like you said, you try so hard, but there's no reciprocation. They're not really doing nothing back. And then you're just like, you know what? It's been enough on me. Like personally, I'm over this.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I feel
out.
like when a woman meets that spot, it's a scary spot for the other person because it is done.
There's no
like,
coming
there's
back.
No coming back from it.
I know people say like it's not hate that you want to be afraid of. It's like indifference. That moment is, when it's done.
Totally, for sure. That's what both of those songs are about.
I love it. Those are both quite catchy. I like All for Sale too. That's so funny. I got to know about the story behind, if there is one, or if it's just like artwork behind the owl.
Oh yeah, this is what makes me the crazy leaf in my family.
The crazy
which
leaf.
is another song on the record. So these owls have been visiting me since 2016 in very strange ways. Like the first time I ever saw one on my property, and I'd lived there since 2012.
Okay.
But in 2016, I saw one on my fence post in the middle of the day in the pouring rain.
Oh, wow.
And it was the saddest, scariest thing I think
just like
I've
out
ever
there
seen.
getting poured on.
And I'm just like watching it. And I realized at that moment the relationship I was in, I was married, was over.
Oh, wow.
And I did not want to admit it to myself. I tried to muscle through a little longer, but it was over.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing them more and more and more and more. And it was always before big moments, like before the Sturgill thing, it was always, because owls signify death, which is why.
Oh, they do.
They can be very scary.
Yeah.
If you believe, I guess. But I do. But also with death, it doesn't have to be like a physical death. It can be an emotional or relationship or any kind of death.
A time in your life,
phase. And with death comes rebirth. So I always kind of see it as a symbol of like, hey, something's about to change, but you're okay and you're divinely protected. And it always ends. So I saw one a week ago and have had like a kind of a rough week with some stuff, but it's for the best. Like already that situation is kind of turning around and getting better. But yeah, they'll fly in front of me and Adam when we are, I started seeing them a lot before Adam came into my life, honestly. Yeah. And then we will see them together all the time. And something good always follows. Even if it's bad for a moment, like something good always follows seeing them. So yeah, I always tell everybody, like, I don't have a biting list, but I have this presence that protects me, and I wouldn't want to mess with it.
Oh my gosh, that's wild. That's like, symbolic. Owls are like symbolic. I didn't know they represented death. I thought they were kind of like mythological, like, I don't know. I think they're majestic, but they are kind of scary sometimes when they do the whole like big eyes, head turning all the way around and look at you.
I remember one of the reasons that I'm still in Nashville is because I took my yoga mat out to the woods to meditate and pray. Yeah. And I was out in the woods and I had some incense and I was praying and I was trying to find some peace, but I was just getting more frustrated, to be quite honest. And I just looked up and I was like, am I supposed to still do this? Like, my 2020 record hadn't came out yet. Everybody was telling me not to release it because of COVID. And I was like, am I supposed to go home? Like, am I supposed to, like, am I still supposed to do this? And I heard, hoo, 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 hoo. And I looked up and this giant barred owl turned its head 360 and looked me dead in the eye. And I ran like hell out of the woods.
Oh my God.
I was absolutely terrified. I was like, I'm too powerful.
I answered a question, or asked a question, it was answered. What am I going to do? Yeah. That is wild.
And I ran into the house, and once I, calmed down and wasn't so freaked out, I was like, well, I'm putting out a single.
There you go.
In 3 months. It's coming out. I'm putting out the record this year.
You have all these animals that are answering your questions for you. Like the owls are saying yes, the goats are saying no. Like,
yeah. I remember talking to a manager once, and I kind of had a vibe that he wasn't the greatest, or he was, I don't know, that I just couldn't trust him. And I was looking out the window and I was talking on the phone with him, and I watched an owl dive down into my garden and grab a squirrel and lift it out of my garden. And I was like,
that's a no. That's a no for me.
That's a no.
That's great. Maybe I need to summon like my spirit animal, maybe like when I'm working on hard decisions, be like, what's it gonna be?
Totally.
I don't know. In my luck, it would be like a snake or something I'm already terrified of, so I would just not even.
Hey, snakes kind of symbolize the same thing. I'm all into this weird stuff. I love it. Yeah,
it's so interesting. Do you follow like astrology and stuff at all? I have no idea.
Not enough to like remember it all the time.
Okay, yeah.
Like I can't tell you like my entire chart. I know like sun, moon, and rising, and I like to read about it, but I don't like study it hardcore or like make decisions based on it.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
That's probably good. I know. It's like I'm interested every day to see what someone's going to say. Either it's going to be terribly bad or it's going to be like, I'll be okay, Because last year was the snake shedding. And then this year is supposed to be the horse, where like all of these things, opportunity opens up for you, big energy, stuff like that.
Yeah. So, I'm a snake. My daughter's a snake, and my mom.
And that means like the year you were born kind of thing. Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's nuts. I also had like a ton of dreams before I got pregnant and the year I was pregnant about snakes.
Oh. And your daughter was born in a snake year.
Yeah. So which means shedding. Yeah. Like you shed your skin, you shed an era of yourself. And
old version of you.
Sense. Yeah.
That's so cool. That's crazy about the owl thing. That's just so interesting. But I love that you brought that imagery in then, because like I saw those photos, I was like, holy cow, that's beautiful. That belongs on like a novel cover. It's like one of those things where it's so majestic. How did you get it to just, was it a trained, I don't know, where'd you find this? It was a trained one?
Yeah, in Jolton, Tennessee, there's like a falconry place, or there was, I'm not sure if it's still there, but I went there and we hiked down to this creek below her property, and we stood it was like 20 degrees. It was freezing in that creek. But I got to hold this giant, beautiful 6-pound owl.
So
and
pretty.
Like, it was awesome. It was one of the coolest experiences of my life.
Yeah. Reminded me a little bit of Harry Potter. Like, that's the only thing I know about owls in like in movies and stuff. It's just Harry Potter. And
it's very
like
magical. For
very
sure.
magical. Yeah.
I had the girl that does my hair and makeup. She was like, I think your brand is like Appalachian witchcore. I was like, you know
Thanks?
What?
Question mark?
I'll take it. I'm changing my bio. Appalachian witchcore.
She's in full black and holding owls and being like, I see signs and all that stuff. Yeah. That's pretty funny. I like that a lot. Well, so is this your third full-length album? Okay. Yeah. So between these 3 albums, have you found yourself as an artist or a writer change between the phases of your life, or just like the writing and the releases of these albums?
Yeah. I'm always growing as a writer for sure, because the more that you write, the more that you do anything is the better that you get at it, and I tend to write what I'm seeing and what I'm going through at the moment. So that's always going to, change. I think the big thing with this album is I feel like I have finally arrived at a destination that I've been trying to get to since I got here.
Interesting.
With my sound and the songs, honestly. Like, I have tried so hard to find my sound, and not that the other 2 records weren't authentic, But they were on the way here.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Sure,
And I've just taken a lot of wrong turns throughout my journey to get here. But I just like, I don't know. There's some kind of weight that feels like it has been lifted, and I feel like I have arrived at a destination. And I don't know what that means, but I do feel like I finally found my sound, and I'm very proud to stand in it and very excited about that.
I love that. Yeah.
And I tried that first record, like I tried to go so far from anything that it sounded like commercial country at the moment, because I had tried to do that for that 10, 11, 12 years, and it never worked. And I was like, I don't want to do anything that sounds like that of any era. Like, I don't want to do it. So I went away from any of that and had a lot of like 50s and 60s pop influence on that record. And then the Sturgill record came, and it kind of like got me back more towards the Appalachian sound that I wanted. And then this one is like, oh, I've arrived here. This is what I've been trying to do the whole time.
Yeah, channeling your inner voice. Well, you said since you got here, do you mean Nashville?
Yeah.
Talk to me about your journey coming to Nashville, because I have a feeling it's not exactly how you planned it to be. What happened when you first got here? What was that story like?
Oh gosh, it's so funny when you're in your 20s. Like, you just think you know everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to get a pup deal in 5 years, and I'm going to get a record deal in 6 years, and I'm going to get married when I'm 23, and I'm going to do all these things. Wow. And I did all of it. I had all of it. I did exactly what I said I was going to do, and I was in a band, had a publishing deal, I got married, and none of it was what I wanted.
Oh no.
It's like, but I'm like the type of person where I feel like at that time in my life, like the universe had to give me everything that I thought I wanted to show me that I didn't want it at all.
That you didn't actually want that. Yeah.
And then it all imploded at year 10. And I just kind of had to start over. And that was kind of when the owls started coming around too. So yeah, I had everything I thought I wanted and didn't want it at all.
Wow. That's really powerful. Yeah. The universe has to give you what you think you want, so you know that you don't actually want that.
Yeah.
Well, funny thing about your show at Skinny Dennis, so I know you had mentioned that you had a couple friends in the audience with you, and they were the ladies that were standing right in front of you. They were next to me, and I didn't realize that's who you were pointing to. Well, on my way out, I went to the bathroom, and they just happened to be in there. And one of them, I think it was the redhead friend that was with you. I'm sorry, I don't remember their names. She was like, I recognize you. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so we talked a little bit, talking to your besties in the bathroom. And I was like, well, I'm talking to Brit on, next Thursday. And I was like, what should I ask her, kind of thing. And she was like, just ask her about everything that she went through, like trials, tribulations, everything. She's been through a lot and is very resilient. So yeah, it seems like that's your core theme, is like resiliency.
Yeah. And which is crazy, because that's a very Appalachian theme. Yeah. And that's the theme of the record. Like, there's been so many times that Appalachia and the folks that live there have been taken advantage of, and we didn't know the resources we had with coal, and like, we've been taken advantage of, and we've been kicked down, and the resilience that area has is just, it's bred into us. It's something that you can't really get rid of.
Yeah, I love that. I think we kind of saw when the storm, or the flood came through there, how quickly people came together for each other, and they were helping each other out with resources and travel and all that kind of stuff. Like,
that's what inspired the Land of the Forgotten, the lyrics in the song. Yeah, it landed shortly after the flood, because I felt like we were only remembered, when there's disaster. And it's kind of my love song to home. Like, I'm not going to forget where I'm from, no matter what.
Interesting. Oh, I love that. I love it when people talk about like their dedication to their home. Like, I'm from Southern Indiana, and it's one of those things where, like, I never quite felt that. I don't know, there wasn't a lot for me there. I was so excited to get out when I was 18, and so I think about it, and I'm like, I'm kind of glad that I did. There's not much anything really that I like about it there. So it's fun talking to people who have this, their love from where they're from.
Yeah, I get that though. Like, I haven't always felt this way. When I was 17, I was ready to get the hell out of Dodge. Like, get me out of here. I'm never coming back. I hate it here. And was just judgy. And, it took me chasing all these things. And like, I finally realized, they have something so special. I'm the one out here like busting my butt and like not satisfied and content. And like, everybody back home is like so content and grateful. And like, I need to be more like them. Like, I need to be more like that. And I've, it just took me getting older to realize I don't know everything, Yeah. I don't know anything. Now when people ask me for advice, I'm like, my advice is not to listen to any advice and just
that's great
listen
advice.
to your gut and like go get quiet and listen to yourself. I'm like, the older I get is the more I'm like, hey, well, I don't know. I don't know. And the only person that will know is your soul, and that's what you listen to. So I'm just trying to go with that these days.
There you go. I like that. The best advice is not to take every piece of advice.
Yeah. You can listen to everybody and like not be hard-headed for sure, but then like go to the woods and sit by yourself and see what feels right in your body and your heart and your soul.
Meditate, look for owls.
Yeah, look for the owls.
I'll let you know.
Look for the signs.
There is nothing that goes better with country music than whiskey. And if you agree, you're going to want to hear about this episode's sponsor. Established in 2020, the World Whiskey Society has one goal: uniqueness. With selections for every kind of whiskey lover, World Whiskey Society prides themselves on cultivating an ultra-premium collection of incredibly rare selections. They strive to always uphold their purpose, which is to create the world's most elusive and sought-after whiskeys. You can try new versions of your favorite classics or get in touch with your inner outlaw with my favorite, the Western Collection, featuring tributes to Doc Holliday and Wyatt Earp. You can even choose to become an exclusive member of their World Whiskey Society Club and be the first to know about new releases. And today, they're offering 10% off your entire order or membership exclusively for listeners of Real Country. So go to worldwhiskey.com/Real Country for 10% off to find your next favorite country music listening drink. And back to our guest. So, we're going to have a little fun here. I think I was saying we could try like Warning You Whiskey because that's one of your songs off the most recent album. Even though now you're talking about like, you're not really blaming the person for that whole situation. It's more blaming the whiskey. Like whiskey should have a warning label, right? Which I definitely think it should. And I also know you're happily married, but I think it could be fun if we did like a red flag, green flag, cautionary tale. We want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll pour you a little snippet here. And then we got the little revolver top.
That's really cool.
I'm a huge Tombstone fan, so I was like, oh boy, this is fun. Yeah, gosh. Whiskey should have a warning label other than the Surgeon General warning, right? Like, may make you say yes to terrible men's behavior.
That is true.
May lower inhibitions. May cause memory loss temporarily or permanently. You never know. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Across the dink. Actually, let's try it. I don't think I've tried this one actually before.
Smells good.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's good. Good sipping whiskey.
Mama needs a glass of whiskey.
There you go. She walked in earlier and was like, husband's got the kid. I'm good for a couple hours.
He's fine. He's fine.
All right, here we go. I feel like looking at them now, they're all like generically red flags, but your opinion. Okay. Doesn't text back for a couple days because he's busy, but leaves you on red.
Red flag.
Agree.
Also asshole.
Subtext, asshole. She's just a friend.
I don't know. It depends on the vibe. I'm also a musician, so like I travel with men. Adam has to travel with women, so we aren't like jealous people.
Yeah.
But if there's a vibe, if you're feeling the vibe, it's probably a red flag.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It depends on the context.
Yeah.
Like if there's no trust in the relationship and that comes about, then it's like...
That's a red flag in itself.
There you go. Yeah, the no trust.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. I can't trust you. This is never going to work. Okay. Gets drunk on a first date.
Red flag.
Red. I would have to agree. Okay.
Yeah.
Except I've done it before.
Oh, God, I've done it before for sure.
Red flag ourselves.
Yeah.
Has Snapchat.
For me, that's a red flag.
Same. Like, what are you doing on there?
Maybe if you're like really young, it's not a red flag.
If you're 20, that's all right. Well,
sure. I'll let them speak for themselves. For me, it's a red flag.
Red flag. Yes, I would say now. I know. I'm 34. Like, it would be a red flag for me.
Yeah, a little weird.
Yikes. Wants to get back together because the timing is better now.
Ew. Red flag.
Also red flag. These are all red. Close to his family.
No, that's a green flag.
Green flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family's good. Family's important to me. Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, if it's like, I got to call mama to make any kind of decision, red flag.
And I should have said mama's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I think for that one too, it kind of depends on the context. Like, yeah, super dedicated to your family. I love that. But if you're dependent upon,
if you can't pick out a shirt without calling mama.
Oh man, I'll tell you that. Love bombs for a week and then just disappears.
Red flag.
Comes on strong, but never actually makes plans.
Red flag. That's not even a flag. That's a neutral flag. That's just like, no.
We're just not even going to flag you lazy. For this. Talks about marriage on date 3.
Red flag.
I agree. I guess maybe unless like the dates are like 6 months apart and you live super far. I mean, it's still a red flag. I don't know. Long distance is hard too. Yeah. Okay. He calls all of his exes crazy.
Oh, it's a red flag. Yeah. The only thing in common with all your exes is you, buddy.
Exactly. It's like, I know that, well, if you get into one relationship and he's like, yeah, my ex was crazy and only says it once, but then it ends and he's talking to all his friends about you like you were the crazy one, like, you know what? Mm-hmm. Sorry, girl, I misjudged you like the one beforehand.
Women gotta stick together.
It was like gaslighting to make you think that you're the crazy one when it's them. Is rude to waitstaff.
Oh, red flag.
Yeah, red flag.
I can't handle that.
Saying rude is definitely a red flag.
I do not like that.
I don't like that either. Because I was a waitstaff at one point in my life. Yeah. Like, I hate when people are rude to them. They're just doing their job.
Yeah, I can't stand that. It makes me so uncomfortable.
That does. Yeah. I feel like I have to take them aside and like apologize to them on
on the down low. Yeah.
Sorry for his behavior.
That probably that one like makes me cringe more than all the other red flags.
Really?
Yeah. I hate when people are mean to other people. I don't like it.
True. I don't like being in scenarios where like the other person makes you feel awkward. Like in any scenario where you're communicating with anyone and you're like, ooh, cringe, whatever you're saying kind of thing. Well, that was all I have. Apparently, I think we're on the same page about all the red flags there. I threw like one good one in there because all I could think about were bad ones. So I think that's a red flag. Is like I can only think about red flags. How did you and Adam meet? That's a fun story.
Yeah.
Or could be. Yeah.
I was in a band, and one of the guys in the band was from Alaska, and he knew Adam.
Okay.
And this was like in 2016, I think. And my friend Eric in the band, he just kept saying, "You have to know this guy. Y'all talk the same. Y'all like have so much in common. Like you have to know him." And I'm like, I don't know him. Like, because when you're in Appalachia and you're from the holler, like you know the people in your holler, not the other one. And so like he's 45. He grew up 45 minutes from me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in Louisa. So where Tyler Childers grew up. Like they went to school together.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Did they go to EKU? Did he go to EKU?
No, Adam went to Moorhead, but they both went to high school together. A year or something. I think Tyler might have switched later, but
yeah.
I was like, I don't know this guy. And so Eric hired Adam to play bass for some gigs. And of course, when he got there, like we knew all the same people, but we had never met. Mm-hmm. And I always tell everybody, like, it is so good that we did not meet because young Brittany and young Adam would not have liked each other. Like, we would have never gotten together if we had met in our younger years because we have gone through so many different versions of ourselves to get to who we are now that, like, it would not have happened. So I feel like it was a pretty fateful thing that we did not meet until we did.
Perfect time for everything. Yeah. So interesting. I know sometimes like looking back on past relationships, it's like, shoot, and I'm a different person now than I was then.
Oh yeah.
If I had met them now, things would have been different. Mm-hmm. But like sometimes you find people when you're both in like really challenging changes between life stages. And it's like, you're both growing in different directions. And
totally.
That's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a fun story. I think I saw something too. Maybe it was an article title or it said something about a Valentine's Day, like a really bad Valentine's Day that you had. Was that him or was that someone totally different? That was him.
It was him, but it was like just a non-Valentine's Day. It was just a bad year. And I had gone through divorce and all this stuff. And Adam and I were friends. Like, we had been friends, and I never even thought of him like that.
Yeah.
He was one of the first people like to check up on me. And the following year, it was like Valentine's Day, and I like remember everything about this night for some reason. Like, I had like pajamas with cats all over them, and I had them on. And I'm just like,
that's really cute.
Watching TV, and I'm pissed, and like, Valentine's Day sucks. Love sucks. And he texted me, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Nothing. I'm just sitting here watching TV.
Singles
and
Awareness
sucks.
Day." Yeah.
And he was like, "What do you want to go grab a beer at Nashville Palace?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so I like got dressed really fast and went and met him for a beer, and we have been together ever since.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's a bad Valentine's Day for you before he swooped in and was like, "Yeah, let's go do something together."
And
That's really
it wasn't
cute.
even like he said he always makes fun of me because I didn't kiss him that night, but it definitely that was the night that was like, wait a second, are we like more than
friends? That's really cute. How is it working with how is it living, working, traveling, touring, being business partners, like all this stuff is there a secret to like not wanting to kill each other all the time? Like,
I think that we were friends first.
Friends first. Oh,
we were buddies.
That.
Like,
yeah.
Adam's my best friend. Like, I remember this moment like vivid in the beginning of our relationship. Something good had happened. I don't even know what it was that happened. I just remember something good happened, and I didn't call my best friend first. I called Adam first. Like, because he was my friend and my person, and the first person I wanted to tell something to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we just have a lot in common, and we really enjoy each other's company. Like, I tell everybody, like, relationships are just tough. Like, they're hard no matter what, because we go through hard stuff in life. Like, there's really no avoiding hardships and hard stuff. But I think the secret to relationships is making sure that you can laugh together and have a good time together, because if you can't do that, then all that bad stuff is just going to pile up on you.
It'll be too
But
heavy.
it's like when you start laughing and you start having a good time, it kind of just erases the other bad stuff and makes it easier to move through life, for sure. And like still love each other.
Yeah, have that friend first energy. You know, you can trust them and kind of have like, that's a good piece of advice for anyone out there curious. I know, I feel like he's got to be like the best person to kind of produce and stuff, because he knows you the best. Like, he'd maybe make the same decisions that you would and whatnot. But
and like Adam's, you know, he's got more of that Sturgill energy than I do. He trusts his gut, like,
sure.
And he's more of like not like cool with not listening to anybody. Where else I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't. Like, maybe they're right, or you know. And Adam just like really encouraged me to not listen to anybody else and be like, no, they're not a producer. Like, why would you listen to them about this? Like, why would you listen to an opinion about this? Like, this is your record. You know what you want. And he just encouraged me to trust myself and what I wanted, and was there for me and to help me get those things across.
I love that. Yeah. And I remember somebody telling me, only either trust or listen to the opinions of people who have what you want or have gone through what you want to go through or something. Because otherwise, like, you know, why? They don't. You know? Yeah. Just listen to yourself. Going back to that adage, which I really like, that we talked about it before. You'd mentioned something, I think maybe in either another interview or I read an article about it, where you had spoken about kind of feeling not confident about playing while you were pregnant, like the kind of body image and stuff you were doing. Was it a music video or
the music video?
The music
that
video
exists in the world.
The one, just okay. Yeah. Talk me through like what was tough about that?
I mean, you know, we grew up when media called Britney Spears fat.
Yeah.
She was never fat. You know, like, she was never fat. And so just I think growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, where like body image was so forward focused, and one thing was right and the rest of it was wrong. And if you didn't look this way, then there was something wrong with you. And I think, as much as I know all that is bullshit, it still lingers in my mind, because we saw it so much, you know. And it's so funny, because on one hand I was like, I want to be pregnant in this video. And I was in the guy at my label who's done some film and television stuff, like really encouraged me to be like real pregnant, not just cute pregnant when you take your maternity pictures at like 6-7 months, like real
about
pregnant.
to deliver.
Yeah, about to deliver. He was like, I want you to be really pregnant because it's going to enhance the lyrics of the song and it's going to be I forget what he called it. I don't know. So I was like, you know what? I'll do it. You're right. Like, I'm going to empower women because Hollywood just sticks a belly on women that aren't pregnant, and then the rest of their body is normal, and then they've got this cute little bump that is not real. And I'm just going to do it, and it's going to be so empowering. So I go do this video, and I get the first draft, and I was like, this can't ever be seen by anyone. I hated it. And it's such a great video. The guy that produced it, Steve Voss, is so wonderful.
Yeah.
And, you know, Dub had such a great idea, but just me and like being insecure about what I looked like and how pregnant I looked and swollen and big. And then I started guilting myself, like, you did this to empower women, and here you're doing everything you watched happen on TV to all those women. You're doing it to yourself.
Talking yourself out of it.
And so I just got over it, and I was like, you know what? I'm putting this out. Like, maybe it will empower somebody else when they see it and make them feel okay about their pregnant bodies, because it's such a beautiful spiritual thing to bring life into the world.
God forbid I'm carrying life right now and you're gonna judge me on what I look like.
It's insane. Which people did judge. There are some shitty comments on the internet, which is fine. And I thought about deleting them, and then I was like, you know what?
Leave them up
the
there as
world
fuel.
Should know how shitty of a person you are, and you're just leaving it out there for everybody to see. So I'm gonna leave it out there too.
Yeah. Do you think it's tough for not just in music, but for women in general? Like, they're expected to be all the things. Like, they're expected to be successful, outspoken, maternal, but also skinny, like beautiful. All it's like, it's just it feels like it's a lose-lose situation.
Stand up
a lot
for
of
yourself,
times,
but nice, and then you stand up for yourself, and then you're a bitch, and like, or you want too many things, or it's
you're high maintenance, you're blah blah blah.
Yeah, you're too much, you're not enough. Yeah, totally. I mean, women, there's definitely a different judgment that comes with being a woman that's very unfair. Yeah, for sure. But we have to stop that, and I think that it starts with women, honestly, because I feel like we're bad to do it to each other, and that's the worst.
We need to be raising each other up, like encouraging all the time.
Totally. And I do feel that as a new mom in the mom community, like, if you see a mom out there like with her kids, you're like,
you go girl,
you go girl. Like, I am here for you. You raise those kids. So I hope that, like, I wish that we could be like that, even not, into motherhood, just like any woman. Like, you see a woman out there, waiting tables, like, go for it. Like, you go for it. Like, you're beautiful. Like, just be more supportive of each other instead of like, nobody wants to be catty. Like, let go of that catty energy.
Or jealous or like, it's just an internal reflection of like, I can't say that I haven't done it, but now that I think about it, it's like, you just be happy with yourself and what you got going on and help other people do the same thing. You never know what people are going through.
Yeah. I read something once that said, like, the things you say are a reflection. Like, if you're saying something about somebody, it's basically a mirror. And it's a reflection of something within you that you already don't like. So now anytime I catch myself being judgy, I'm like, oh. Uh-oh. what does that say about me? What does that say about me?
I agree. And I think I read the same thing too, the mirror theory, that it's, but then you're like, oops, I'm being judgy right now. What does that mean?
Yeah, totally.
Well, what does 2026 have in store for you? Are you going on tours or shows? And
Adam and I are doing a co-headline tour here starting pretty soon in April. I have 2 weeks with Nitty Gritty Dirt Band out west.
Oh, heck yeah.
So excited about that, because I found out I was pregnant last year with Nitty Gritty. I was on the road with them. So me and Adam found out in St. Augustine, Florida. And then I went on tour with them that summer, and I just like showed up with a big belly, and they're like, what? Also, none of my shoes would fit. So I did the entire tour barefoot. And pregnant. I was like, I am not buying more shoes just to like wear them for this set. So just going barefoot.
Yeah, surprise. I've been fishing in the dark.
Yeah, exactly. So this tour, I get to actually bring baby girl. So,
fun. Yeah. Is she going to grow up and be probably just straight into the music industry too.
I don't know. I hope, like, I definitely hope that she wants to do some music stuff and wants to play and sing, but I'm like, I don't want to put any of that on her either.
Yeah,
so
just
I'm
do whatever she wants to.
Just to support whatever she wants to do.
Yeah, wait until she starts seeing owls too.
Yeah.
That'll let her know what her journey in life should be like. But actually, y'all, we have a super special surprise because Brit brought her guitar, so we're going to do an acoustic performance here of Queen of Fools.
His castle is a honky-tonk, his bar stool is his throne. He's looking round his kingdom for who he's taking home. I must admit I've worn the crown more than a time or two. If he's the king of broken hearts, I'm the queen of fools. Most girls learn their lesson after once or twice, but here I am standing the last in line. Lonesome's gonna do what lonesome's gonna do. If he's the king of broken hearts, I'm the queen of fools. If he's the king of broken hearts, then I'm the queen of fools. I keep running to him time and time again, 'cause I'm the queen of fools. I don't know what it's gonna take for him to finally see that I was made for him and he was made for me. I keep wishing and hoping someday he'll change the rules. If he's the king of broken hearts, I'm the queen of fools. If he's the king of broken hearts, then I'm the queen of fools. I keep running to him time and time again, 'cause I'm the queen of fools. If he's the king of broken hearts, then I'm the queen of fools. I keep running to him time and time again, 'cause I'm the queen of fools. Yes, I'm the queen of fools.
Brit, thank you so much for this time. It's been so great to talk to you. Congratulations on your album and the tour that you're coming up, your new baby. That's wonderful. I feel like life feels beautiful for you right now.
I'm excited. So, thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
And for always supporting the songs that I'm releasing in my album. I can't thank you enough.
Always. Absolutely love it. Y'all make sure you go check out Brit Taylor, stream wherever you get your music, buy vinyl, go see shows, all the things.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. All right, bye, y'all.